What is up, YouTube? FirePhoenixKing here today, and today I want to talk about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, in particular the trailers and what's been going on. I've been wanting to make a video about this for a while, but just like everyone, I saw the trailer and I was like, what's up with Sonic? That was the first thing that came to my mind, and I spoke to my girlfriend about this for a good while. But you know what? I usually kind of wait and until my initial emotion sits down with me, and then I think about what I saw and reflect on on what is being shown. And so I did do that, and a lot of good things have happened, but it depends on how you see it, and that's kind of what I want to talk about. So first of all, Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I think that when they first announced it, how do you make a story about Sonic the Hedgehog? He has great games, and it could definitely be a great movie, but this would be a challenge, just because I think that they're gonna have to pull from a lot of different things, and that's the wonderful thing that about the Sonic franchise, is that it does have a lot of good things. So it is definitely possible to make a good movie, but I kind of want to see where this is. There's a part in the trailer where Sonic throws a ring and it's like a portal. As soon as I saw that, oh man, woo, portals. But I think, look, I think that my thought now is going to be, I'm gonna watch the movie because I want to support Sonic the Hedgehog, and even though it's not the Sonic the Hedgehog that I imagined, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of responsibility for sure, for the director to actually make a project in this scale. And as you guys saw, everybody was giving backlash about Sonic not looking like he's supposed to. He looks too weird. And yes, I'm not gonna lie, and I will acknowledge it. I was one of the ones that was saying that Sonic the Hedgehog didn't look like Sonic the Hedgehog. And the director took it to heart, and so it kind of sucks, because here's the thing, like, a lot of people are like, yes, they listen to us, which is great. I believe that if a lot of Hollywood companies can actually do this in terms of listening to the audience and just seeing what the audience wants, then it's very possible to have a very great movie. Because right now they what I feel kind of bad for is, the director had a vision and pitched this vision. It somehow got approved, and he worked on this, and now the animators animated his vision, and now they show it to the world, and now people are not happy. Now, of course, naturally, as fans, if you're always up and being vocal about changes, there's something like this can happen. This doesn't happen all the time. It really doesn't. But the director took it to heart and accepted the feedback, and now is going to implement change. So, but here's the thing, is that I was okay. So the way I saw this, I was like, oh man, they're listening to us, great, awesome, they're gonna change Sonic, right? But then I saw the other point of view from the animator side, which is, they're probably gonna have to crank up the animating speed. I'm not an animator myself, so, but I can assume that it takes a lot of work. Even this model that they have in the current trailer, I don't think they did this overnight, and they can just make the changes. But then again, I don't know. There could be experts that, like, all they gotta do is just swap up a couple of palettes or models. And again, I'm not an animator, so I probably don't know what I'm talking about. But I can definitely see why people are a little bit like, that's great that you're changing it, but you only have to November. And technically you have, prior to November, because you have to, still be in post-production. So the thing is, but at the end of the day, I guess where I kind of see it too, as a director of my own series, is that as the fans, we don't know exactly where they are in production. Most of the time, yes, they tell us, it's in post-production, but post-production to me is going to, it's different, because you know, to me it's where like I have everything and now I just gotta do the finishing touches. And but post-production could be, you know, very different for everybody. It shouldn't be. I hope not, because I hope that you know, I'm also doing it right. I have all my shots ready, and you know, just finishing up. You know, that's what post-production means to me. But what I'm trying to say, I guess, is we don't know where this movie's at. It could be very close to post-production. It could be just that now they're just gonna do the Sonic the Hedgehog model. But with that being said, it's not just the Sonic the Hedgehog model, because now you're gonna have to adjust things that he interacts with and all that stuff. Me personally, when I was seeing, you know, what the fans wanted to change about, I want Sonic the, I personally want Sonic the Hedgehog to have the big eyes and look like more closely to what we know in the, what I know in the video games. You know, but then again, when I saw this trailer, yes, I was like, oh man, what did they do to Sonic? Poor Sonic. But you know what, at the end of the day, what I was telling my girlfriend, like, just leaving, you know, just thinking about the movie, is I was still gonna watch it, because you know, I personally am just one of those firm believers in the story. Now, I contradict myself in this, because there is a movie that has a lot of story, and that will be coming up soon. Hashtag Monday, hashtag spoiler ban lifts. And yes, I like the story, but not too much story. But I also want action. And seeing as though, you know, when I was watching the trailers, there was clips of action, I feel like at the end of the day, maybe if he didn't, if the director Jeff Fowler didn't get the, he doesn't see Sonic the Hedgehog as we do, maybe he understands the action of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's kind of what I felt from it, because you know, the spin dash, that was actually really dope. And you know, I don't think I've ever seen Sonic the Hedgehog do that, especially in Sonic Adventure 2 when the gun truck was following you. I don't think you could do that, but that to me was cool. You know, that's, I think Sonic the Hedgehog is really badass when it comes to doing stuff, just because he always does things in his own way, you know, and that's kind of the point of Sonic the Hedgehog. And he's just very, he's courageous, brave, and really out there. He does things really great in his own way. It's just a way of putting it. But I'm excited for it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, ah, no, this movie's gonna do shitty. I don't wish that on the director Jeff Fowler or the team that is behind Sonic the Hedgehog. Because the thing is if we wish something to fail, like for example this movie, you know, we're putting people out of jobs. We're gonna make them, you know, suffer just because we didn't like it. Now, of course, we can always give feedback, right? Because if something's not bad, we're gonna talk about it. And trust me, I'm going to talk about a movie on Monday when the video uploads, and y'all are gonna be like, what, how, what? But what I'm saying is, I don't wish nobody to fail. You know, I will always speak my mind and be like, hey, I didn't like this, hey, I don't like this. But I do have my feedback. I tend not to, I try not to tell you, oh, I don't like this, and then not say why. Because, you know, if I tell you I don't like it, I will tell you, oh, I didn't like it because, you know, the Sonic the Hedgehog model was like this, the only action part was the missiles thing, you know what I mean? But there's that. I just wanted to make a video about this, and you know, the gameplay in the background was me and my girlfriend playing Super Smash Brothers, and I was telling her that I was kind of getting into the Sonic hype, and you know, I like for example this Sonic model. I like him. I would want to see something like this, but the director sees it as fur, and again, I'm not here to you know, interact with his vision and stuff, but I do want to say that's how he sees it. So I mean, we just gotta wait and see for the story, and he's already announced that he's gonna make changes. Hopefully, I'm kind of excited on what the changes are, honestly, but we'll go from there, because at the end of the day, it's about the story, because the character model could look not like your vision, but what if the story is really good? And that's kind of what I want. And action too, because again, there's a video gonna go up on Monday, and whew, it's gonna make a lot of people upset. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base, and of course, one thing I have to mention, because I have to mention, but my boy Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. Ooh, I don't know. Look, about Dr. Robotnik, I know about him. I know about Dr. Eggman, of course, right? Well, for me, I play the games. I know who those are. And I saw him as Dr. Robotnik. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I haven't, I never really paid attention to Sonic X or any of the Dr. Robotnik and versus Dr. Eggman kind of videos where, like, I think Dr. Robotnik is the grandpa, Dr. Eggman is Dr. Eggman, the grandson, I guess, right? But, I saw him come out in the black coat and I was just confused. I guess that is Dr. Robotnik. And, I don't see how he would play Dr. Eggman, but then I started thinking, well, Dr. Eggman recently has been more like crazy in terms of like crazy fun. Like he'll be like, woo, and they'll be like, and like playing with Sonic and like be more animated. And that's where I see Jim Carrey come along, because he did play The Mask, and that's kind of what comes to me. Now, I don't want Dr. Eggman to be like that, but at the same time, it would be cool. It would be fun. To actually see Dr. Eggman kind of be crazy and interacting with Sonic the Hedgehog. This Sonic the Hedgehog seems a little different, so I'm kind of really curious to see how they're gonna react with each other. But that's pretty much it. I do want to see it also because of Jim Carrey. I'm not gonna lie, but I do want to see because I want to see where the story goes. But anyways, I don't know. Maybe we'll get our first Super Smash Brothers in the cinematic universe, But that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say at the moment. I don't think I have anything else. If I do, I'll leave it in the comment section. But of course, guys, it's all about respect at the end of the day. We want to respect those that make a decision based on their vision, and if we don't agree with it, let's just give respectful and helpful feedback, not just say I don't like this because it doesn't look like, well, okay, well, just provide some really good feedback. I've seen some of y'all just go straight out of your way to say something just mean, plain mean, and it's not about that. Like I said, I direct one of the Nintendo Online Universe series, and actually all of them, and I've had people giving me feedback, but sometimes where they're just like, oh, I don't like this, and I confront them about it, and they don't give me actual feedback. It's kind of like I want you to tell me so that I can possibly work on this, so I can make this enjoyable for yourself, because that's all what it is. As directors, we have to make sure that we are providing entertainment for the audience. That's our job. But alright, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, I'm very happy. I hope this will actually be a very good movie. I wish success to director Jeff Fowler and the rest of the team at Sonic the Hedgehog, Paramount, Sega. And till next time, guys. And again, on Monday there will be a video for a movie, and hopefully you guys check it out. Thank you and have a great day, guys. Bye bye.